Hello and welcome. I'm really glad you could join me today for the triathlon section. So today's session is going to be our first triathletes based section of exercise. So I'm really excited about that. So what we're going to be doing today is we're going to go through the three disciplines which are all interchangeable on those muscle groups. So we'll be doing a runner section, a swim section and then a cycle section. Okay, so they're all going to be 45-15, but what is different a little bit today about it is that you'll be doing 4 times on one exercise before we move to the next one and then going on. So you'll get well practiced by the end of it. Okay, so what you need today, a mat, enough room to move about in, a reasonably heavy weight, I'm going to go for a 4 kilogram, just need the one weight, a chair. Now you can use a chair because we'll be doing those split dips in the lunges, but if you haven't, doesn't matter because you can just do a normal lunge. Okay, what I'm also going to be using today is a band. I'm going to go quite heavy with the band. If you haven't got a loop band, again, we'll be doing an oyster on it, so again, you can do it without, and we'll be doing a bridge as well, upright bridge. Also, if you've got a long band, we'll be using that, and again, you can get by without it, but I'm just going to use one today, and I'm sort of going a medium on the band. Okay, so that's the equipment that you'll need, a heavyish weight, a chair if you've got it, a loop band, a long band. Okay, so we will get started with that warm-up. So if you've got all those things ready, just put them by the side, give yourself enough room, a bottle of water as well, because you will need that going the way through, and we will start with that warm-up. Okay, so just give me a wide step out, so it's going to stepping out. Okay, so you feel you're dropping through the legs, keeping the arms moving. Yeah, so just drop that weight, bring it back up again. I'm going to point the toe, little point, and a lift. Now the sweep across, but my shoulders are back and down. Abs are pulled in. Okay, I'm going to stop here. I'm going to go on a runner. Lifting that knee up, driving that elbow back. Give me 8 more here. Yes, get used to staying on that one leg, squeezing with the other leg, squeezing it in. Well done. On the other side. Yeah, drive it, pushing that elbow back, abs are pulled in. Our core is central to all of these exercises. And well done. Okay, we'll roll the arm. Okay, into the middle, pushing it back. Okay, with the other arm, that nice circle back, circle. Back into the middle again, this time forward, getting that little squeeze on the pecs. Okay, well done, step leg curl, little step leg curl. Feel those backs of the legs working for you, the hamstrings, give me that lift. Yeah. Go do a little box forward, so a little prop forward, feel it through the front of the thighs, coming back up. Now the other leg, down, yeah, 2 more, point the toe here, little point, long arms, you can have those thumbs out, okay, up with the arms, squeeze. Now keep your rib cage nice and low. Good, kicking out to the side, kicking out. Lifting up from the side of the shoulder. Good, so what you'll notice with on my first one, which is going to be the runner's one, it's going to be legs. Then it's going to be quite shoulder heavy. Okay, from that runner again, quite shoulder heavy for the swim ones and upper back. And then back onto the legs, but with the core all the time. Okay, just change it over for me. Core all the time. On that last one, which would be the cycle one. Okay, well done. Just give me a little march through. Okay, from here. Good. So get that drop forward. Nice straight back. Okay, we're going to do that in a circle, a little circle. Now the other way. Good. Now the opposite. Hips are steady. Rib cage. I'm going to do that again on the hips. Give me that circle. Straight legs. Now the other way. Good. Now up. Draw that circle above your head. Now the other way. Okay, well done. Just give it a little shake out and we'll get ready for that first section. Okay, so for my first section here, I'm going to be down onto the floor. Okay, so what I'm going to bring with me is that loop band and the long band. I'm just going to be using my own body weight as well. Okay, so I should show you the first exercise. So if we are ready, we're down onto the floor. I'm going to put the band around. Now what you can do with this, you can take a heavier weight with you if you want to. So this is just optional, just a heavier weight on your hips. If you feel this is going to be enough, then go without the weight. Okay, so here, my feet underneath my knees, and it's going to be a squeeze up and down, lifting it. Good, so the weight, the work, bands around my ankles for now, and then on my second set, I move it up around my thighs. Okay, so we've got all those things, we're on the floor. If you don't want to use a band, that's fine. We can do the up and down from there. Okay, get ready to go. So, feet in, underneath your hips. Okay, ready, off we go. Yeah, keep that going for me. Yeah, give me that squeeze, all the way up. Feet underneath your hips. Really give me that push. With or without the weights, you can have a set of weights if you want to. Just put them somewhere comfortable, either on your hip bones or on your thighs, where you know you're not going to use your arms to lift them. You just get me that lift. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, lovely, good. I'm going to pick up that band. Put it across my thighs here. Okay, so I'm going to work against that band, up and down. Good, so really feel both those glutes working for you, that lower back. That added extra weight over both hips or just the one weight. Just place it comfortably. Yeah, so it's all about the legs, all about the glutes, all about back to the legs, the hamstrings. Those big powerhouse muscles, getting us up into that run. Give me that squeeze. Lovely, good. Now you can leave it over your hips, or I'm going to come back down again to my ankles. Still my feet outside of my hip area, and I'm doing my third set. Okay, give me that push up. Feel it on those glutes. Give me that squeeze. All the way up. Good, push. Think about the backs of those legs. It's not about arching the back. Remember, keep that zip and hollow on. All the way up, getting as high as you can without arching that lower back. Well done. My fourth and last one on this, my 4th minute. So good work. Feet outside my hips, put my feet underneath my knees. And I'm pushing out on that band. Good, keeping my legs out and then pushing up. So there's tension on the outsides of my thighs, pushing up through my glutes and my hamstrings, working my lower back as well to get me up. All those big stability muscles, My abs are pulled in at the same time. Really getting those glutes to work for me. Warming me up for the next exercise. Glutes and outer thigh. Lovely, good. Okay, the next one is going to be the oyster. Now you can do it with your band around, or if you don't want to do that band, it's going to be here. You can do it obviously without the band as well. On your elbow, or if you want to be lying down. Toes together, heels apart, open and close. Heels together, toes apart, open and close, and then on the other side. Okay, so are we ready? We're on our sides. Lying or on your elbow if you want to be. Zip and hollow on because my back's off the floor. Toes together, heels apart. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Good. So again, keep on checking that those heels are apart. And you're getting that squeeze each time. Getting that lift. Okay, good job. Well done. Give me that squeeze. Yeah, so again, my core always at work, which it will be, hopefully if I'm running as well. Keeps me nice and stable. Letting my legs, my hip flexors, fronts of thighs, backs of thighs, my glutes, doing the work for me. Three, 2, 1, well done. Okay, I'm staying on this side. This time, my heels together, my toes slightly apart, so it's doing a plie, that top foot. The glute is going to be working higher up, that stability into your lower back. Okay, here we go. So you have to feel that difference on the glute this time. Give me that lift. Core pulled in, shoulder nice and strong. Yes, I'm working that glute, that outside of thigh. Everything else is core here. Good, so again, that foot still turns slightly up. Good, give me that squeeze. 15 seconds to go. Then we've got 15 seconds to get onto our other side. Exactly the same thing. Toes together first, heels together afterwards. Working both sides of that glute, top and bottom. Okay, lovely, good. This is where we swap it around. So just in your rest period, we're here. Elbow or lying down, toes together, heels apart. And I'm ready to lift that thigh. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Yes, give me that lift. Good. Keep on checking. You've got that space between your heels. Yes, it's still there. That's it. Give me that lift. I'm not rolling back on this. I really want to get that lift through the glute. Good. So it's just in that oyster. My zip and hollow is on. My hips still facing forward. Shoulders forward. Good. Lovely. Good. Your last 45 seconds on this before we move on and use that longer band. Okay, so this time, toe turned up, higher up on my glutes, into my lower back. 3, 2, 1, we are on. Here we go. Yeah, so open and close. I'm getting it as high as I can without rocking back, which is going to make it much easier. Okay, so heels together, toes apart. Try and keep that direction with the foot the whole way through to work that upper part of your glutes. Give me that lift. Yeah, nice and strong. Give me the lift. Give me that squeeze. Go. 15 seconds left. Last side on this before we move on. Good. Again, the next one can be done with or without bands. Just the band making it a little bit harder. Lovely, good, okay, well done. Okay, we are taking that small loop band off and I'm going to my big band, my long band. Okay, so, might need this for the knees, just a little bit more padding. Okay, so I'm going to be on my front here with that band just around the instep. Then I pull them both together, then I bring it down. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to come forward into an incline. If you find this very difficult and you've got problems with your knees, you can do it in a box position with your bottom back or down on your elbows if you've got wrist problems. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to push that leg back, but what happens is that is gluteus working, but the work builds up on the front leg on the other side. I'm going to do 2 just to keep on not swapping the band about. 2 on one leg, 2 on the other. Okay, so again, obviously you can do it without the band in any of those positions. So I've tied that band in. I'm in my incline, I stay in my incline. Okay, pushing it out and back. Good, so my right leg is kicking out, using my glute, using my hamstring to get straight. My pecs are working for me because there's weight going through my hands, but also my core and that front of the other thigh. So it's just out onto your toe, back onto your knee, out, get it long and straight, bring it back in. Good, so work is going to build up. So again, if you have problems with your wrists, I'll show you on the next one, you can come down onto your elbows. Lovely, good. Okay, so if you need to, come down onto your elbows, put your elbow underneath that band, then I'm here, that's going to go out again. Okay, so out, in. This is the other option. That work, still building up, because at this point my leg is off the floor. Good. Feeling it through the arms as well. Good, give me that lift out. And again, if you find that's too painful on your knee, you can be in a box, working your core, working that hamstring and that glute instead. Good. Okay, you're down on your elbows. Good work, well done. Okay, in that 15 seconds, just a quick change around onto the other foot. Okay, are we there? Okay, I'm in my incline, pushing it back. So remember, incline or box, on your wrists or on your elbows, bottom tucked in if you're in that incline, and that front thigh on my other leg here is having to do the work. Good. Well done. Pushing that out. It's our last 2 minutes. Okay, only one minute now. A few more seconds, and we're in our last minute. Lovely, good. Bringing it back and take your weight off your hands if you want to. Then I'm coming back, remember, into that incline or into that bridge on my elbows, on my hands, incline or box. Okay, I'm here, and push out. Good, especially if you're in the incline, you can feel it on the front of the other leg. I'm pushing out, so I really have to feel it on my glute. If you're not getting enough, just put up a little bit more resistance onto that band and still get the same push out. Still keeping your incline, still have your hands level, shoulders back and down, abs definitely pulled in to keep you on that incline, bottom tucked in, and I'm pushing out with that one leg. Work building up on the front of my leg, and here's your last few seconds of that runner's circuit. Okay, good work, well done. Okay, we are moving on. Okay, so now I'm going to be doing shoulders. Okay, so my first one is going to be the Superman one. Okay, so on my Superman, here, my top back, give me that lift. As I come down, chest, push up as a unit, so don't have your bottom going back. Here, up into your bridge. Here's the option, knees on the floor and going down, chest hits the floor first. Remember that nice plank all the way down, or you can come up and do me a full press up. Okay, so on this one, we just need our own body weight. Okay, then we're going to take that and it's out and back. Out to the side. Don't do this where it gets longer. Keep it under control the whole time. And then I'm going to do another one where I'm going to come round and I'll show you that on the bridge on the last one. So again, this is all shoulder heavy because it's about swimming. Core pulled in though. I do my Superman first. Okay, so up, down. 3, 2, 1. Arms and legs off the floor, hold it. Working your back, working your upper back. Come down. Push yourself up as a nice unit there. Up onto your toes. Now all the way down, or put your knees down first. Good, well done. Okay, up. Takes a little bit of practice, this one. Okay, hands underneath your shoulders. Push up onto your knees, onto your toes. Now all the way down, just slowly. I can feel that in my pecs working, in my core. Okay, lifting it up. Everything from the back is working for me. Holding it. Put your hands down, put your feet down. Push yourself up, up and down. Lovely, good. Okay, you have 15 seconds. Okay, so we're going to be thinking about that. Getting exactly the same movement. Working on all of our back, then working on the front. Okay, core pulled in, arms up, legs up, working into your lower back, into your glutes, into your shoulders. Put your hands down, come up, up, and then going down slowly. Good, so take that 4 count, coming up and holding it for me. Hold it. Lovely, everything goes down, hands go underneath your shoulders. Push up, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lovely, good. Up. Holding it up. Okay, hands down, feet down, up onto your knees, up onto your toes, slowly coming back down. Okay. And well done. Okay, second set done. How's it feel? Think about it. Think whether you can do a few with a whole bridge on going on, whole plank coming down, or you put your knees down first. Okay, ready? Okay, so long in the neck, coming up in your Superman, hold it for me, hold, hold, hold. Okay, down, pushing up, really nice and strong now, up onto your toes, and coming down, good, okay, up, hold it. Okay boys, so third time now, we know what we're doing, down, up as a unit, onto your toes. Put your knees down if you need to, but if you can, really work that core, work those pecs, lift. Okay, down, coming up, lift, and then going down. Okay, well done. How's that feel? Good? Okay, so you know where you are for your last 4 minutes of this, before we go into that up in the box. Okay, ready? Okay, we're here. Shoulders working for me, upper back working for me, lower back. Okay, putting your hands down, feet down, knees, toes, and down. Okay, lovely, good. Coming up. Holding it. Okay, going down, pushing up, up, nice and strong now. 3, 2, 1, lovely, good, well done. If you manage that, without the bottom poking up, okay, we're up, we're down, we've pushed, we're up on our toes, 3, 2, 1, okay, lift, hold it, here, here, up, and well done, good, okay, good work. That is a tough exercise. Okay, so still working the core, still working the shoulders, but I also still want that glute work going on. I do need to be able to power through my glutes to get that swimming action done. Okay, so core pulled in, it's here, okay, and here's the lift. So again, I don't twist myself around, my core's working for me, my glute's working for me. Okay, so that weight, choose the weight. If you really feel you can't do it with a weight, you're going to get that lift just out with the arm. But if you can, choose me a weight. So know that your core's working, knees underneath your hips. That leg is out, my hips are facing towards the floor. I get that lift. Okay, so I control it on the way up and on the way down, so I can feel it through my core, especially on the side where I'm lifting. There's also work to be done on the other side, through my glute, to stabilise me. Yes, give me a squeeze on the back of those shoulders. Get me that lift. Lovely, still just looking at the floor. Lovely, good. Okay, coming in. I'm going to do exactly the same side again. Just so I do 2 on one side, 2 on the other. 2 minutes of work. Okay, get ready to go. Knees underneath your hips, your zip and hollow on. Your back is nice and flat, your leg is out, glute is working. Shoulder, working for us. I'm going to stay with that heavy weight because I really want to work the back of the shoulder, but also my core. When that is up, I can get that lift and I can get that work. Okay, good. Keep that going for me. Keep that leg up nice and high. Think you're in control of that leg, of that side as well. Good. Give me that lift. Really feel it through the core now as well. At that front. Zip and hollow on. Belly button pulled in. How are we doing? Good. Give me that lift. Keep it going if you can. And well done. Okay, lovely. I'm just changing around sides so you can see me. You just have to change arms, change legs. Okay, so I'm back in my box. Abs pulled in, leg out. Give me that lift. Good. So again, I'm trying to stay stable the whole time. Just goes out to the side. I don't try to compensate by twisting my body. You'll notice when you do this, which is your weaker side. Okay, give me that lift. Feels hard on this side, definitely for me. Yes, give me that lift. Glute squeeze. Get that leg up. Lovely, good. I've got one more time on this. So I'm going back to my long band. Okay, leg lift. Here we go. Give me that lift. Feel it in the core. I know now this side has to work really hard to keep me central. Get that lift for me. Yeah, keep that going. Get that squeeze. Feel that work. Shoulders getting stronger. Not only good for swimming, but also everyday life. That posture. Remember, strong shoulders. Also, one of the big injuries in cycling is coming off and sometimes breaking that collarbone because your shoulder hits the floor. Lovely, good. Okay, well done. The stronger your shoulders are, all those tendons around it, all those muscles, less injury prone that we are. Okay, so on my last one for the shoulders and my upper back, I'm coming back again. I'll show you 2 types. You can stay here and do me an upright row. Okay, or use that heavier band or cross it over. Okay, so I'm pulling back like that, nice and strong, feet on the floor. If you want to add a little extra to it, I'm going to do a sit-up first, then do 4 pullbacks. So my sit-up, try not to use the band, keep your knees soft the whole time. Coming up, a little bit extra on that band. 4, 3, 2, 1, and then I go back down and do it again. Okay, so remember, we have 4 minutes of exercise. Okay, so got a little bit of a rest still going on from that last session. Okay, here we go. Last of our swimmers' exercises. Though all these do cross over. Okay, so I'm going to do the 4 pullbacks, squeeze. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Elbows go around the back of the body there. Now I'm going to go down, but you can stay up if you want to. Shoulders hit the floor. Curl back off. And give me that squeeze again. Upright row. Squeeze it back. Good. Okay, down. And coming back up. Give me that squeeze. Make sure your back at this point is really nice and straight. You have to really sit on your bottom bones to get this. 1 more. And then I can roll down. And come back up. Okay, lovely, good. That's my first session done. First out of 4 done. And my last session on my swim. Good, so really work that upper back, shoulders. Okay, 4 to pull back. Give me that squeeze, don't rush it. Now you keep squeezing or come with me with that roll down. Remember the core, rolling down, shoulders hit the floor, roll back off and squeeze again. Good, and roll down. My knees don't go straight, I come back up. Okay, squeeze it together for me. Squeeze. Squeeze. Really get those shoulder blades together. Good, I roll down. I come back up. Squeeze. And well done. Okay, lovely, good. Okay, now stay with that squeeze. Back nice and straight, shoulders back and down. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Give me that squeeze back. Roll it down. And then back up. Good. Sitting on your bottom bones. Drive those elbows back. Squeeze them back. Squeeze. Bring them forward but down. Roll. And come back up. Good, squeeze it for me. Sitting on those bottom bones. Shoulders back and down to begin with. Then I squeeze them together. Roll down. Roll up. Okay, lovely. 1 more to do. And then we're moving on to our next section, which is the runners. Okay, sitting on those bottom bones. Up nice and tall, shoulders back and down. Give me those 4 pullbacks. Elbows behind the waist. Okay, roll it down for me. Then roll it back up. Good. Last section now. Give me that squeeze. 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 My 4th minute. Roll down. And roll, but then come up very straight. Sit on those bottom bones to get that pull back and then down. Good. Roll it down. Roll it up. Up to the top. Squeeze it. Squeeze. 3, 4, and we are done. Good. Okay. Lovely work. Good. Okay, so for my last one, which is the cyclist one, I want to use my legs, my core to stabilise me. This is where I'm going to do my split drop with that chair. So just make sure the chair is solid on the floor, on your mat, so it won't slip around, especially if you're on a slippery floor. And we're going to do that drop down and drop up. Okay, so we're going to go up and down. Okay, lovely, good. And then I'm going to use just an out and back, and I'm going to do a squeeze on one side, and it'll be a plie, so my under glute here and my thigh working for me, and then I'm going to go on to calves. Okay, so pretty much all of this one, where it's all standing, it's all your body weight. Okay, so my first one, I'm getting that toe onto that seat. Okay, so I drop down, I come up. If it feels too awkward, put your foot back. Okay, so are you ready? If you're not going to use a chair, you're going to use me a lunge all the way through. This one just makes the front leg work a lot harder. So I've got no support, or I do, but it's up much higher. Okay, ready? Okay, I do the drop, I do the lift. Good, so I'm dropping down, still through the middle. If you need something else to hold on to, do. Bit of the wall there, just keep your balance. Good, so what I want to do is, I don't want to end up here. I want to do that drop through the middle without this knee coming too far forward. Good, I'm going to do 2 minutes on one leg. I have to really push through my heel, up through the back of my leg. Well done. Take that off, give it a little march through. Okay, so get ready to go again. 3, 2, 1. Here I go, down through that front leg. Okay, so again, just get that positioning right. Just does take a few jiggles on those first few to know where you are. Hips facing forward. Weight goes down straight through the middle. Up through my heel on my front foot. Might get a bit of a stretch out on that leg as you drop, depending on how tight you are on your fronts and thighs. Good, remember we worked them on that first session, the runner section. Good. Push. Give me that squeeze up. And well done. I'm bringing that in. This is where I change over my legs. So the first few again might be a little bit wobbly because you know you've changed over. You just have to get that pattern going on the other side. With that toe back or the toe tucked under, I don't mind, you drop into the middle. Here we go, we are on. Good. Our last 2 minutes of work with this chair. If you're using it without the chair, I expect you can get a little bit lower. Or if you want extra work, you can always hold on to a weight as well here to get that extra. But don't let the weight take you forward. Remember, this is not where we're going with this. It's right through the middle and then pushing up through the back of the leg, through the glute, on that front leg. Good, how does it feel? Begin to ache on mine. Give me that push up. 3, 2, 1. Well done. Give that little shake around. Okay, lovely, good. Last time on the chair sequence. Toe tucked in or going back. Okay, I'm down, I'm up. Good, so again, I'm not leaning forward. I'm going right through the middle. And then I'm pushing up, definitely through that front leg. So my weight is here, but again, uneven, more weight going through my front leg. That's the leg that I'm working. Lovely, good. You have got 20 seconds left and then we're finished with the chair. Good. Give me that push up. Well done. Okay, good. Okay, I can put that chair out of the way. Clear that space for me. Right. You can, if you want to, lift up a lighter weight with this as well. I'll show it to you. It isn't a plie, so it's going to work the under glute for me here, the glute, into my back, fronts of my thighs. But I'm going to go down, bottom tucked in, lift and up, out. Good, so again there's a lot of core work going on here as well, and also shoulder strength, which I'll also need when I'm on my bike. Okay, lovely, good. So don't have to do it with a weight. If you want to do it without, you can. Okay, so you've got all that for me. I'm in my plie, so my bottom is tucked in. Okay, so my start position. Out with the arm, strong here. Okay, plie, come in and squeeze. Out, come in and squeeze. Good, so again, I've gone with a slightly lighter weight here because it's a long lever. But I am keeping myself right in the middle for my plie drop. Good, I'm going to go 2 minutes on that one arm, one leg, before I change it over. Always in a plie though, so keep that abs pulled in. Good. Well done, you have 14 seconds left now. Out and out. Drop into your plie. Squeeze it. Okay, then there's a little bit of oblique work going on there as well as I get that squeeze in. And well done. Okay, you can come up. Just give those hip flexors a little roll around. Okay, I've stayed on this side. I'm still in my plie. I'm here. Squeeze it up. Nice and strong. Then get it out. Good. So try not to get it down too low. I want it out whilst I'm in the middle. Good. Feel it on those under obliques as well. There will be work there. Just where your bottom ends, top of your leg begins. Feeling it down the shoulder on this second set. 20 seconds to go now. And then we change sides anyway. So well, keep that work up, keep that effort up. Good. I'm right there with you. I can feel it. Give me that squeeze. Good. Drop and up. Last few seconds now. Let's do it. And well done. Good. Okay. Good work. Okay, just give me that little roll around. My feet still at 10 to 2. My knees going to be the same. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Plie, up and squeeze. Good. So when I come into the middle, it's definitely into the middle. Don't travel over to this side. Squeeze into the middle in my plie. Under control the whole time. Get that arm out nice and straight. Good. So I am working that shoulder. Long lever, weight at the end. Good. Give me that squeeze in. Good, out. Squeeze it in. Good. Well done, good. Second on this, and then one last exercise, 4 minutes. Okay, lovely, good. So remember, you can always interchange these exercises as well, or do one section on one day. If you don't want to do the whole session, but you want to work your legs or you want to work your shoulders, good. You can just pick out the section that you want. Good, so we're on the cycle section now. Shoulders involved. As I said, nice strong shoulders. Go a little pull back when you're going up the hills, but also keeping you injury free. If the worst should happen, you come off your bike. Good. Give me that lift. Last few seconds now before our last exercise. Out and back. And well done. Okay, lovely, good. Okay, so just my own body weight. I'm just going to stay in the plie because I know it's going to work my under glutes, fronts of thighs, and my glutes. What I'm going to do is work my calves as well by here, coming up on one heel, coming up on the other heel. 3, 4, now have a double. Double. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Double. Now don't end up here. Get the squeeze still on the calf, but front of your thighs won't work as well for you. 1, 2, 3. Give me that double. Lift. Good. 1, 2, Make sure they stay out the whole time and you stay low. Good. So again, if you wanted extra on this, you could hold or wait. Okay, lovely, good. Just need to give that little roll round because I know your hip flexors are going to work. So you have to stay open like that and they have to be out at an angle for this to work. Okay, 3, 2, 1, here we go. Second set, drop, give me that lift. 2, 3, 4, up, good, up, 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 the double, good work, well done, starts to burn on the fronts of the thighs, yeah, well done. Up, 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 double up. Good. Last few seconds of this second set. And I'll get one more in. 3, 2, 1. Oh, well done. Much more burning that time. So again, my legs are getting tired. But this is the last second. This is the last 2 minutes. Okay, well done. Okay, we're down. Bottom tucked in. Give me that lift. 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 Squeeze on those calves to get up. Squeeze it. Squeeze it. Squeeze. Now squeeze on the double. More on my thighs on that bit, on that double one. Good. That's it. I know you can feel it on the fronts of the thighs. So do I. 20 seconds left. Third out of 4. Give me that double. Stay low. Bottom tucked in. Good. Those hip flexors really having to work for me. Keeping my knees and my feet out. 3, 2, 1. Oh, well done. Give me that roll. Okay. Well deserved. Feel that you've done that already right. You've really worked hard. This is the last 45 seconds of work. Okay, we're down. 10 to 2. I'm not up so high that I can see my toes. Remember, my bottom's tucked in, my shoulders pretty much over my hips. Okay, I know. Legs are tired now. Good. Up. But think of how you'll be powering up those hills on that cycle. Or going at speed. Well done. Up. Up. Good. And lift. Good. Your last 15 seconds now. Good. Give me that lift. So your hands can be here as long as you're not here. Really have to get that bottom out. Again, keep it all through the legs. Up, up, up. Let's do that double for that end. And you are done. Okay. Good. Well deserved rest. Okay, so you can use your chair or just your foot on the floor. I'm going to go into a hamstring stretch first of all, because I know those backs of my legs have really worked out for me hard today. Okay, so I'm just going to take that off. Okay, so up, back, push. And remember what I'm doing is I'm coming down now, bottom pushed out. This leg can still be soft, doesn't have to be super straight or anything, but your hips do have to be back, so like you're going to drag that back and then you come down, you get that hamstring stretch. Can be on the floor if you haven't got a chair, that's no problem. Okay, lovely. Good, and coming up, changing over, hamstring stretch, pushing my hips back, soft on that other knee, and then I'm leaning forward. So I really want my bottom going back whilst I'm leaning forward. Holding on to that stretch. Okay, lovely, good. Okay, I can sit and do a glute stretch, or I can stand and do a glute stretch. If you want to hold on to something, here's my standing glute stretch. I'm down. Or if you want to sit on the chair, it's that leg over, and then you're coming down. As near as you can, keep that knee open, and then as near as you can with your chest to that crossed over thigh. Really getting that nice glute stretch on the one that's crossed over. Okay, lovely, I'm coming up. I'm just going to change that over. And coming down. Think about that glute. They work really hard for me right from the very beginning, doing that bridge, Outside the thighs working as well, so this does give a little bit of a stretch on that outside thigh when you're coming down and over. Okay, lovely, good. Done those shoulders, so again I'm going to do a shoulder stretch, and as I'm doing that shoulder stretch I'm also going to do that calf stretch. So again, I'm leaning forward, my shoulder is down, my arm is locked over the front, and my heel's going into the floor. Lovely, good. Keep that stretch. Okay, and then the other side. Down, lift, here. Shoulder stretch. Good. Pushing that weight through that calf, through that Achilles. Keeping that leg straight at the back, keeping the bottom tucked in. Feeling that stretch over the back of my shoulder because this arm is locked, and then it's squeezing in over my chest. Okay, lovely, good. I'm going to do the dip forward. We did it in the warm-up. That dip forward, nice and straight, and then the come up. So feel those hip flexors get a little bit of a stretch on there. Down, and then come up. So again, what you can do here is that you can use the chair again to get that little dip down, but again, this time I'm tipping my pelvis forward, so it's quite a strong front of thigh stretch. If you need to hold on to something or next to the wall, do. Hip flexor stretch, or you can be here, hip flexor stretch. Up to you. But I really want to get that hip flexor stretch. Worked for me a lot today, kept me out in that plie position as well, so they might be a little bit tight. Okay, lovely, good. And you really want that suplex, which is a really nice, easy cycling action with your hip flexors there, just being nice and strong, because they're going to lift that leg for you, but also not overly tight. Okay, so you can again put your leg onto that chair and zip and tip forward, or you can hold it here and zip and tip forward. So you've got that front of thigh stretch, but also that hip flexor stretch. Well done, good. Okay, I'm just coming down either side. Feel that I'm just getting that push down each time. Bring that shoulder in. Good, and then I'm going to come up to the middle. I'm going to bring my arms around to my lower back, and then I'm just going to drop my shoulders down and lift my arms up. Okay, just getting that stretch out. Good. So again, it's a long stretch today, doing all three of those disciplines, but as I say, they all feed into one another. Okay, lovely, coming up. Feed into one another with the groups of muscles that you use. Okay, interlock your fingers, lift them up nice and tall, feel your rib cage coming up. You're growing up nice and tall through your spine. Now I'm going to tip forward. So again, keep the abs pulled in, all the way down, all the way down, all the way down. Push through at the ends, get that stretch between the shoulder blades. Down the backs of your legs, down your lower back. Okay, then bend the knees to come back up again. Reaching up. Then come back down with that pray position in front of you. And then blowing out and down. Good. Give a little shake through, and very well done. So remember, you can visit either one of those disciplines by themselves, or if you want to get a really good workout, and it is a hard workout, 4 minutes on each exercise, and you've got all those 3 disciplines to go through. Okay, so well done, and I will see you again next time. Bye bye for now.